Okay, we're going to start a new Seder in Hilchos Safrus. We'll start with the Rambam, Hilchos Tefillin, Mezuzah Sefer Torah, with the Kesef Mishna. Says, Hilchos Tefillin, Mezuzah Sefer Torah, Yesh B'chlal Chamish Mitzvahs HaSefer Zeu Pratin. You have 5 positive commandments, and these are they. Aleph Lios Tefillin al Harosh. The first is to have tefillin on the head. Beis L'Kashrim al Yad. Second is to tie them on the hand. Gimel L'Kvua Mezuzah B'Pitzchei Hasharim. You have a mitzvah to set a mezuzah on the entrance to your gates. Daled Lichtov Kol Ish Sefer Torah La'atzmo. And the fourth is to every man has to write a Sefer Torah for himself. Hey Lichtov HaMelech Sefer Sheni La'atzmo Kadesh Yihiu Lo Shnei Sifrei Torah. The fifth is that the king should write for himself a second Sefer Torah, so that he should have 2 Sefer Torahs. Call mitzvah selu b'prakim elu, and to explain these mitzvahs in these chapters. Aleph arba parashos elu. So we have these 4 parshas: Shein Kadesh Li, V'Hayaki V'Yacha, Havaya Shebesefer Ve'elu Shmos, Ushma V'Hayim Shemoah. So we have these 4 parshas, and it says we have a Kadesh Li called Bechor, V'Hayaki V'Yacha Hashem in the Elu Shmos, because there's also V'Hayaki V'Yacha elsewhere, Parshas Shema, and V'Hayim Shemoah, and Shenichtavos B'Fnei Atzman. They're written on their own, each parsha. Mechavenos on be'or, and we cover them in leather. V'nikrayin tefillin, and these are called tefillin. V'manichin osan al harosh, we place them on the head. V'koshrin osan al hayad, and we tie them on the arm. Afilu koto shel os achas marba parshios elu, and even one crown, one thorn, from one letter of these 4 parshas, me'akev es kulan, it will hold back us fulfilling the obligation of them all. Min haTorah, from the Torah, ad sheyu nichtavos shlemos kitikunan, until they are all written complete as they are supposed to. Now the Kesef Mishna says, Perek Aleph, Aleph Arba Parshios Elu, these 4 parshas v'chulu b'mechilta. This is brought in Mechilta b'akum etzraba, Menachos, Taf Lamed Dalet Amud Beis, Mashikasuv, V'Hayaki V'Yacha Shebesefer Ve'elu Shmos. This that it says, V'Hayaki V'Yacha, that's in the book of Shmos. Itzrich l'nichtav hachim mishum d'ika V'Hayaki V'Yacha b'Mishna Torah, Parsha V'Eschanan, because there is also a V'Hayaki V'Yacha in Sefer Dvarim, in Parshas V'Eschanan. Hafilu kosto shel os achas v'chulu, and even the thorn of one letter. B'menachos perek hakomis basra, and menachos taf kav ches. Tanan shtei parshios b'mezuzah ma'akvazu. So we learned the 2 parshios in the mezuzah hold back one or the other. Hafilu kasav echad me'akvan. Even one thing that's written will hold them back. Daled parshios b'tefillin ma'akvazu zu. 4 parshios in tefillin hold each other back. You can't fulfill one without the other. And even one writing will hold it back. And the Gemara in Menachos, so it asks, Pshita, that's simple, of course. What we need, the reason that it says this, is because if you are missing a kotz of a yud, so that is something we would know and so on. Because of Rosh Zal. Now the Rosh says, B'Hilchos Sefer Torah, kotz shel yud. What is the kotz of the yud? Perush Rashi is regel yamin. That's the right leg of the yud. Kafuf lamata, that is bent downwards. Vikal. The pshita de me'akva, and the question is, the kasha le, the pshita de me'akva, that it's simple that it will hold it back. That's the whole point of the letters, that you have a dot and you have a leg. Rabbeinu Tam. And so the Rabbeinu Tam explains Shulitzad small, that it's the left side of the yud. As we say, the Kutz Rabbeinu Tam, the left leg of the yud, that spitz that sticks out. Shulitzad small, shekafuf lamatak armin and hasam, like we say over there in the Gemara and Daf Chavtes. Mipneimar rosha shel yud kafuf lamata. Why is the head of the yud bent downwards? The tzad yamin karoi raglo, that the right side is called the leg, not the kotes. Armin nami bipsikta, and it also says in psikta the yud yeshlo nekuda achas lamata nekuda achas lamayla. It says in psikta that yud has a one dot above and 1 point below, one below and one above. Bigam amru sham ipnei ma yud kafuf. And it further says there that why is the yud bent over? So that implies that the bending over of the yud is in addition to the nekuda above and below. According to this, there is also a tag on top of the yud, in addition to it bending down. So it's possible then that when it says kotzo shel yud, it's not the right leg, according to the way Rashi explains it. It's not the left kotes. It's not the left spitz, like Rabbeinu Tam. According to this psikta, it could be the crown on top. The yud kafuf hainu regel yemini, and the this that the yud is bent over could be the right leg. Well, actually, it doesn't mention in the psikta Rabbeinu Tam's quotes. It says there one above and one below, and then it says it's kafuf lamata. So if you only have one below, so that's the leg. So kafuf lamata is the leg. So the nekuda lamayla is the tag above. That's halacha aleph. We'll stop there for now.